now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world. America is respected like we have never been respected before. We have more money being invested in the United States than at any time in the history of our country. More Americans are working today than ever before.
President Donald Trump gives a primetime address talking about a whole range of subjects. For the most part, though, focusing on the 2020 election and election security less than 4 months before midterms. And let's stay talking about politics, but talk about Juneau, where Will Courtney has the very latest on developing news that's still unfolding as we're talking.
That's right. Well, the governor just came out of a press conference on a very contentious day here in Juneau, or not here in Juneau, but over in Juneau, about this LNG gas line. We've been talking about it for months now, and ultimately the House voted down that bill. It was tied 19-19 to get a plan across the floor. Ultimately, that did not happen. This bill gives property tax exemptions. That's essentially what we're talking about when it comes to this bill. And now we're poised for a third special session. This was the second. You were seeing it right there when it was adjourned sine die. That means it is over. There is no more work left to be done. And we're on to the third special session. But that was my question when I got the chance to talk to the governor. This is the third special session. What is there to show that anything will be different? Let's take a listen to that interaction with the governor.
Yeah, hi, Governor Donnelly. This is the third time we've had a press conference about this, about a gas line. What makes you think that this third special session can be any different than the last two?
Because we need the gas. We need the gas.
Governor, just to quickly follow up, though, the question was, what makes this session any different? Your answer was, we need gas. Presumably, we need the gas in the last two sessions. So again, what makes this any different?
Because we have more information. We know where people are standing on the S-Corp now.
And what the governor is talking about with that S-Corp is this corporate income tax that's been really heavily scrutinized when it comes to this plan and what that's ultimately going to look like. It was included in this plan I have right here. This is HB 381, what lawmakers have been working through for a significant period of time. It was included in this bill. It did not affect the gas line and ultimately led to a lot of contention in Juneau. This bill has been passed or failed to pass in the House, and ultimately the future is pretty uncertain right now.
And that was a close vote as well. You've been watching this one all day.
Tied 19-19 in the House. It just needed one more vote to get it across the finish line, and that the only defection we saw was from the House Majority Leader. That's Chuck Kopp. His entire caucus voted for this bill to get it across the finish line. He voted against it. He has been notoriously a proponent for these property tax exemptions. He thinks they are essential to making this gas line happen. Ultimately today, not what happened.
And the governor's still talking as we speak, correct?
I believe so. I had to hop on this to kind of talk to you about what we currently know about this. And again, the special session, this is the third special session. I've been up here talking about these special sessions for 3 different times now. It is the question that I am curious about. Is there any evidence to show that things are going to be different? Are lawmakers going to budge on their votes? Are they going to change their thoughts on that corporate income tax? The answer is uncertain, but they have certainly another month. July 27th is when this starts, so about 11 days to go.
And you'll be following it all along the way. Thanks, Will.
Thanks,
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
So much. New tonight, the Coast Guard rescued dozens of people after a vessel started taking on water near Annette Island. The Coast Guard says they got help around 8:50 this morning when the 51-foot Eagle One tour vessel was near Nicholas Passage. 36 people were on board, including 6 children. Several rescue boats and Good Samaritans used their own boats and helped when the vessel breached itself on Annette Island. No one was hurt, and everyone on board was taken the vessel was also towed there as investigators look into a cause. Well, let's take a live look now at Ship Creek, which just reopened for fishing this week. It was closed for a bit because of those lower than expected king salmon numbers. Right now, if you can catch salmon, you do have to release it, but that doesn't mean that you can't get out and have a good time out there in the rain right now as we speak. And for all the fishing hopefuls out there, you'll want to keep an eye on that forecast. Chief Meteorologist Melissa Fry joins us now.
Yeah, rain or shine, hopefully the fish are still biting. We are seeing a little bit of a gray evening here, and if you are headed out and about, you'll want that rain gear tonight as those showers continue to push through. Look at the radar. It's active tonight as this next storm approaches from the west, even firing up thunderstorms as that moisture pushes up and over the Alaska range. Heaviest rain right now is moving on that northwest corner of the Kenai Peninsula, just past Nikiski, and moving into Cook Inlet further north into the Anchorage Bowl. normal. So be ready for this heavy band of rain. Once this moves through, we're actually going to see drier conditions even as early as overnight tonight. So a few more hours to get through with this current band and then a bit of a break. Cloud cover beginning to push into the interior, but as for that moisture, that's going to stay in the southern half of the state. This next storm system, it will stick with us on Friday, but the difference Friday is those showers are going to be scattered. They're going to be in and out. Really, it's the higher elevations, and as you head out into the coastal areas, it will see the best chances for that heavier, more consistent rain. But for Anchorage, we should get some substantial breaks in between those showers, and we'll see even more breaks as we head into Saturday. Looking at those rainfall totals as we head through tonight into tomorrow, you can see it's about another third of an inch that we'll see here, a bit more for the Kenai Peninsula and the Valley, and significantly more again all the way through the weekend as you head out into Whittier. Temperatures are also a bit on the cool side, dropping into those upper 40s overnight tonight, and then we'll see high temperatures tomorrow getting just to about 60 degrees in the afternoon. I'll have a closer look at that more detailed weekend forecast here in a few minutes.
Thank you, Melissa. The World Eskimo-Indian Olympics are in their second day in Fairbanks, bringing athletes from around Alaska and the Arctic to compete in unique sporting events while celebrating Alaska Native culture. Alex Bangle is at the event and tells us how things are going today.
There's 4 categories that you can compete in.
Community members, athletes, and spectators have once again gathered at the Carlson Center for day 2 of the WEIO Games. Now, today's competition has already seen some work done in the men's blanket toss, the Inuit stick pull, and the Alaskan high kick, as well as the baby regalia contest. And tonight promises a dance performance as well as speeches from each of the contestants in this year's Miss WEIO pageant. Meanwhile, another kind of community is being formed by this event as volunteers come here every year to make the games happen.
We were here on Tuesday setting it up, and we will be here Sunday morning tearing it down.
For 11 years, Laura Rafe-Snyder has been part of the team helping to put on the WEIO Games. By now, it's become a family affair. Her husband and 3 of her children helping out.
We fall in love with the people, we fall in love with the culture. They welcomed us with open arms. They are family.
From manning tables to making sure the games have all the supplies they need, there's plenty to do as a volunteer. And while people back in their Pennsylvania hometown haven't much heard of WEIO, Laura has helped to spread the word.
I was on a youth group retreat and we had free time. And so what do you think we were doing? I said, okay guys, let me teach you some games. And one of the games that I taught them was Inuit stick pull.
Helping to introduce outside communities to Alaska Native activities and its culture of encouraging your opponents to be the best they can be. And we'll keep providing you coverage of these games as they continue. Alex Bengal, Alaska's news source.
July is harvest season for peony farmers in Alaska. Lauren Maxwell takes us to a farm in the Matsu Valley where the flowers are in full bloom.
They're spiky like that.
At Mount McKinley Peonies,
we're going on our 3rd week of harvest.
July is prime time for bringing flowers from the field. It's a lot of work.
If you've ever weeded an entire acre of property by hand, that can give you one indication of it.
But for owner Martha Lojeski,
yeah, I come out in the morning, I'm like, hello, Henry, you're looking so nice.
They are looking just lovely.
Yeah, I talk to my plants.
It's also a labor of love. Lojeski has 3,500 peony plants at her farm in Willow. Most will be shipped as buds.
This one's a little too hard. The top is a little bit squishy.
Destined for weddings in the lower 48.
Typically, I don't see any flowers blooming because every flower bloomed in the field is when I can't sell.
Lojeski says things have gone well for her. A giant cooler on the farm is packed with flowers already ordered and ready to go. But years of bad weather have caused other peony farmers in the state to struggle. Some have even shut down.
I mean, you don't make a lot of money as a peony farmer. You do it because you like it, not because it's lining your pockets with gold. So for them, losing something they're so passionate about really hurts.
She says she's grateful. Her farm has provided now for more than a decade. So you have no regrets?
No. Days like yesterday when it's pouring down rain, I do. But for the most part, I would do it all over again.
And the payoff is there for all to see. Lauren Maxwell, Alaska's news source.
Thanks for listening. Click subscribe so you can get the latest podcast from Alaska's news source automatically. And stay up to date with breaking news and in-depth reporting available for free 24/7 with the Alaska's news source app.